of Venezuela, and to the people of Sudan. Brothers and sisters, please, a warm welcome for Abdullah from the Sudanese Resistance Front. From Palestine to Sudan, free the people, free the land. From Palestine to Sudan, free the people, free the land. Assalamu alaikum, ya. My name is Abdullah. I'm from an organization called the Sudanese Resistance Front. We're an anti-imperialist mass Sudanese organization. Our goal is to organize the Sudanese masses against the primary contradiction, against its biggest op, imperialism. Imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism. It's what's drenching every single one of us. Capitalism is the reason you can't eat. You can't decide what your labor does. You can't afford your rent. You can't afford food. You can't even send your kids to a proper school. You can't even get health care. And we know this. We know the system is done. We also know that capitalism is the reason why a few nations can decide the affairs of the rest of the world. Specifically, the U.S. wants to decide the rest of the world's labor, what the resources go, and what people do with their efforts. We say, fuck out of here! Imperialism is aggressing itself upon the rest of the globe, and Sudan is one expression of it. In Sudan right now, 40 million plus people are pulled into an active war zone, based off of aggression coordinated by the United States, the United Arab Emirates, and the rest of the imperialist powers. The United States steamrolls weapons into the United Arab Emirates. It makes it its major financial and defensive partner, and it pushes normalization across the region. Saying it again. The UAE supplies the rapid support forces weapons in Sudan. They have besieged Western Sudan, and right now have encircled a city called El Fasher. It is at a level 5 famine. 40 million people in Sudan, half of them subject to starvation, even though we have enough land and labor to produce enough food for all of us. Yet half of us are starving? That shit makes no sense. And all the while, the United States throws sanctions on the whole country. All the while, the United States negotiates with the UAE. And all the Sudanese people, while under this increased aggression, have never faltered on the position of Gaza. Have never faltered on the position of Palestine. The people in Sudan have taken pride. In 1967, there was this summit inside of Khartoum, and they dropped the 3 no's, which was a declaration saying no peace for Israel, no negotiation with Israel, no recognition of Israel. The Sudanese masses hold that dear to their heart. Since then, this has been something that they've prided themselves with. And any time that the state falters and gives an inch to the Zionist entity, the people hit the street en masse. In 2019, the people had a popular vote and put up popular aspirations for a free Sudan, one that's decided by the people and for the people. Right after there was a coup, and one of the things that came out of it was the coordination between the U.S., the UAE, the Zionist entity, to push normalization onto Sudan. Shame. You have folks from the RSF and the SAF shaking hands and buddying with Netanyahu. Boom. Everybody hit the streets. Millions of people took the streets immediately after this to express their rage, and even during the current condition in which the question of imperialist aggression to Sudan, the UAE continues to present its plans for Sudan as something in the benefit of the Zionist entity, the benefit of the United States, and the benefit of the imperialists. One of the primary goals that they have is to annex the whole of the west of Sudan. UAE propagandists have positioned that Sudan is in the benefit of Iran, it comes into the material support of Hamas, and that the RSF is playing a beneficial role against Iran and Hamas. Fuck out of here. And I want to leave it at this. The masses of people have rejected it, and they will continue to reject it. But we have to be very clear as to what the enemy is, and who the enemy is, and by which means they operate. When we think about the ways in which weapons flow from the United States out to the Zionist entity, we cannot ignore the United Arab Emirates. Maersk, the campaigns which Steve and the comrades all across the globe have been very successful in stopping the supply of weapons from the U.S. to the Zionist entity via Maersk, continues to supply the weapons to the Zionist entity through the UAE. We unite with the Palestinian youth movement and the people of the world when we say arms embargo now. The Zionist entity is in its final stage. It is in its final chapter. The death of the Zionist entity is in the benefit of the Sudanese masses. It is in the benefit of the Palestinian masses. It is in the benefit of the masses of the world. And on that note, free the people, free the land. Free the land and free Sudan. New York City, you will see. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. New York City, you will learn. Final millions will return. New York City, you will see. Palestine will be free. Sudan will be free. The people will be free. Exactly. Everybody give it up for our next speaker, Rabbi Weiss from the Turi Karta. With the help of the Almighty, I pray to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, that I may be worthy of conveying His message and so sanctify His name and inshallah bring His will to be, which is freedom in Palestine, a free Gaza, and peace around the world. We are here today because this week is the gathering of the leaders of nations around the world in the United Nations General Assembly, where they are judging and deciding how many millions of people die, God forbid, what wars they want to do, or what murder. At the same time, they have the prerogative, as we say in our high holy days, God should give into the hearts, into the minds of the leaders, that they should strive for peace. We just said that yesterday. We are pleading with the world leaders. How long is the charade going to go on? Judaism is a religion of over 3,000 years to be subservient to God. It is not occupation. It is not a nationalism. Zionism is bogus. It just started 140 years ago. And it is evil in its core. It is coming to transform my whole religion of serving God into a selfish occupation. We will not forgive. We will not relinquish our religion. The rabbis in the streets of our courts in Jerusalem, to the streets right across the water in Williamsburg, or in London, or in Canada, wherever there is a true religious community, they don't relinquish the name. We will never accept this Zionist state of Israel
because God is compassionate. And we always believe in God. He will bring an end to this injustice. There will be an end to the occupation entirely. But till that day comes, let us not be intimidated. Let us fight true anti-Semitism, the Zionist state of Israel. Let us join. Speak for the people of Gaza. Speak for the Jews. Speak for the humanity. And God will help. We will be from the ones who will be recorded and reckoned in front of God. That we did justice. God should help, inshallah. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Assalamu alaikum. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. We've been united together. Assalamu alaikum. God should throw them out here. We don't want them, and we'll have peace without them. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Brothers and sisters, we are almost at the end of our program. We have a couple speakers left. Let's keep up the energy. Let's keep our spirits high. Let's keep ourselves prepared to stay organized. And before I announce our next speaker, I want to just make a quick update. We will have a Jum'ah prayer here, inshallah, at 1 o'clock for those who pray. We will announce it from the stage. Inshallah, we will pray here soon. And please give it up for Bill Garris from Pal Hauda. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! 80 years ago, Nazi Germany was defeated, and the doors, the gates of the concentration camps opened, and the world saw the horrors of Auschwitz and Dachau. The millions murdered, the emaciated bodies, and the United Nations was founded to ensure, supposedly, that nothing like that would ever happen again. But today, Auschwitz has a new name. It is Gaza. And Adolf Eichmann has a new name. Benjamin Netanyahu, and he spoke in the General Assembly this morning. I call him Eichmann, not Hitler, because his boss, Hitler, who was reborn as Donald Trump, spoke on Monday. These criminals share a common agenda. The removal, the elimination of the Palestinian people from the land of Palestine. It's an agenda they share with Macron and Starmer and the princes of Arabia, and all of whom are scheming with all kinds of plans. While the bombs are falling, all the U.S.-made missiles and bombs are falling on the children and women and men and elders of Palestine. They're talking about 21-point plans and this plan and that plan, none of which involve the people of Palestine. But no one has a right to any say in the future of Palestine other than the Palestinian people. However, also this week we heard another voice. It answered the call of Palestinian civil society and non-governmental organizations. President Gustavo Petro of Colombia called on the UN General Assembly to use its power to unite for peace, which means going around the tyranny of the Security Council, no more veto, and the complete arms embargo on the racist state of Israel, for complete sanctions on the racist state of Israel, and for a multinational protective force from the global south to unite and go to Gaza. Let me share his words. We invite the nations of the world and their peoples as an integral part of humanity to bring together weapons and armies to defend Palestine. I invite the armies of Asia and the great Slavic people who defeated Hitler and Latin American people of Bolivar and Africa. We have enough of words. Today we use the slogan of Bolivar, freedom or death. Washington and NATO are killing democracy and spreading totalitarianism. We need to raise the red and black banner flag of resistance. We call upon the people of the world, the nations of the world, to join in this call, to say no to the U.S., no to France, no to Britain, no to Saudi Arabia, and to join together to protect the people of Palestine, because the cause of Palestine is the common cause of all humanity. And from the United States and France and Britain, all we want is get the hell out. Because without your bombs, and Germany too, without your guns and bombs and money, there is no genocide and there is no racist state of Israel. So I just want to salute the proposal by Colombia and hope all the nations of the world join in. Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina!
Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! All right, we're gonna do a new chant. Ready? No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. out of
humanity and the entire globe have one unshakable demand: an immediate arms embargo on Israel. For the last few years, the United States has enabled the most horrific war crimes of our lifetime. Every day, U.S. manufactured and subsidized weapons are shipped to Israel, where they are used to destroy Palestinian homes, demolish Palestinian hospitals, and target entire tent villages with the intent of fully depopulating Palestinians from Gaza. Shame! And as we grieve the loss of every Palestinian murdered for daring to remain on their ancestral homelands, we must remember that we must continue to fight. We must continue to struggle because we know exactly how this genocide is being facilitated and carried out. We know exactly how the U.S. is continuing to fund and facilitate the war. We know the weapons companies and corporations and transport companies that are providing the weapons for the genocide. Knowing all this, we can't give up. We must continue to reject this, and we must demand an arms embargo. As we speak, Italian workers, students, and compatriots are leading a general strike, not just in solidarity with Gaza, but with the specific demand of an end to the shipments of U.S. military cargo from their ports to Israel. Spanish and Moroccan dock workers have risked their livelihoods to end the shipments reaching the genocide. And because of their power, their governments heeded their demands. Just last week, Spain announced a total arms embargo on Israel. Colombia suspended all weapons purchases with Israel and ended all diplomatic ties. Comrades, this is an unprecedented reclamation of power from the death grip of Zionist imperialism and into the hands of the forces of justice across the globe. For 2 years, the United States government has done everything in its power to ensure American weapons make their way to Israel. It has spent over $20 billion taxpayer dollars in military aid and signed multi-million-dollar contracts with Lockheed Martin, and despite this, it could not stop the world from fighting back. It cannot stop us from fighting back. To the UN member states gathered here today, to the Arab states who sit mere kilometers away while their fellow Arabs are being forcibly starved by Israel, history is asking you a question. Will you choose justice or will you choose genocide? Jordan, will you continue to open your borders to weapons cargo? UAE, will you continue to allow drones and explosives to transit through your airports? Egypt, will you continue to turn a blind eye to fuel shipments going to Israel? And while we demand for the United Nations and countries around the world to implement an arms embargo, we must remember that military cargo is being shipped through each and every one of our cities. In Oakland, in New York City, in Memphis, in Houston, all the way to Nevis Team Air Base, straight to the genocide. Our public infrastructure, our airports, our ports, and our cities are part of the imperialist war machine, and we
must do everything we can to stop it. We must demand an end to the militarization of public infrastructure. We must demand an end to the genocide, and we must organize for an arms embargo in all our cities. So as a campaign and as a movement, we call for an end to the genocide on Gaza. We call to an end to military cargo shipments from our ports. And we call for an immediate arms embargo on Israel. No more shipping Israeli cargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! We demand an arms embargo! 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 Mask, drop your cargo! Mask, drop your cargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! We want justice to say how! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Arms embargo now! We want justice to say how! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Arms embargo now! We want justice to say how! Let's get siege on Gaza now! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! We want justice to stay out! Let's get siege on Gaza now! We want justice to stay out! Let's get siege on Gaza now! Sanctions! Embargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! 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 Viva, viva Palestina! 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 Make some noise! New York City, make some noise! We are here at Derek Plaza, tens of thousands to demand an arms embargo.
this energy. Every single flag, every single nation, every single sector of society, united by the Palestinian flag. United by what is now the flag of all people who fight for justice. Of all people who refuse to be silenced by the Trump administration and AIPAC. By all people who know what side they are on. The side of justice, the side of humanity, the side of liberation. We are the standard bearers of what the United Nations is meant to stand for. And we will keep struggling until every single nation in the General Assembly meets our demands. So brothers and sisters, we are about to close out our program for today. But I want to leave us with two urgent tasks, two things we must commit to for the people of Palestine, for the people of Gaza, and for all of us. On October 4th, on International Day of Action, in concert at the same time with the 2 years of this horrific United States-Israeli genocide, we will march all over the world. In New York City, we will gather at 2 p.m. in Washington Square Park. And so I'll ask, will I see you in Washington Square Park? Will I see you in Washington Square Park? 2 years is too long. 78 years of Nakba and colonization of Palestine is too long. And so we commit, raise your hands in the sky right now if you commit to being the generation of liberation. We commit to stay united, every nation in the world, every sector of the society, under the banner of Palestine. And so as we get organized for October 4th, we will be at the People's Forum on Monday, 6:30, for our volunteer meeting, to get organized against AIPAC, to get organized for October 4th, to get organized against Maersk for our arms embargo, and for the complete cessation and section of this genocide. So we'll close with this. Reminder, we will pray Jum'ah here at 1 p.m. And as we get ready to close out and to continue organizing with our days, with our struggle in every sector, last chant from the bottom of your chest as loud as